you love mornings on the bay or sunsets on the Gulf, I get it. Coastal living is worth it. You just need a simple plan for dealing with salt and brackish conditions. Salt air is tiny and clingy. It pulls moisture, it speeds up rust, and it wears out paint and sealants. And it can work into your concrete. Brackish water is that mix of fresh and salt water that you find on the bays and bayous. It adds fine salt that traps moisture on surfaces. None of this is a deal breaker. Buy smart, use the right materials, and keep a cleaning routine, and you are golden. Today we're going to cover all the things you need to know buying on the coast. Hey, it's Mark here with the Hiller Group, brokered by eXp Realty. My team and I have you covered here on the beautiful Florida Panhandle from Pensacola all the way through Panama City Beach, where our team has been fortunate enough to serve over 1,650 families and sell over $500 million in real estate in the past 12 years alone. Let's start with what the salt actually does. On metal, it causes pitting and rust. On paint and sealants, it shortens the life. In concrete, chlorides ride in through the hairline cracks and push on the steel inside, which creates spalling. Wood stays damp longer, so rot happens faster. Glass will haze if you never rinse it. That's the whole story, and it is manageable. Before you write an offer, line up the right inspections. Get a full home inspection, a WDO inspection, which stands for wood destroying organisms, otherwise known as termites. They will look for wood rot. You also want a roof inspection, a wind mitigation, a 4-point if your insurance asks for it, plus a coastal focused HVAC check. Ask your inspector to photograph the window and door hardware, your balcony railings, your deck screws, your metal fences, your garage door tracks, your exterior light fixtures, your electrical panels, and your AC condenser fins. You want to look for bubbling paint, rust halos on your stucco, hairline cracks in the concrete, and any salt crust on the metal. If there is a seawall or a dock, have a marine contractor check the tiebacks and cap, the pilings, and look for any erosion along the yard edge. If there's a lift, look at the cables and the motors and make sure the electrical is in a weather-tight box. Now the insurance part. Quick and clear. Pull the elevation certificate, confirm the base flood elevation, and see where the living area sits. Price both NFIP flood and private flood insurance. Compare coverage and deductibles. Check wind and hail deductibles. Review the wind mitigation report. Hip roofs, impact rated openings, roof to wall connections, and secondary water barriers can reduce your premiums. If the roof is older, talk about remaining life and whether a fortified upgrade makes sense at replacement. Materials matter more on the coast. For metals, pick 316 stainless for fasteners and hinges. It resists pitting better than 304. True hot dip galvanized is a solid second choice. Avoid mixing metals without a barrier. Stainless into bare aluminum can create galvanic corrosion. So use isolating washers or coatings when you must mix the two metals. For roofing, coastal coated metal is great when installed right and rinsed regularly. Architectural shingles can also do well when fastened with stainless or hot dip galvanized nails. You need to make sure the flashing is sealed correctly. For windows and doors, impact rated units with laminated glass protect the envelope and can help with insurance. Pair them with marine grade hinges and locks and keep weep holes clear. For siding and finishes, fiber cement and properly installed stucco do fine when they are sealed and maintained. On exposed metal, use an epoxy primer with a quality acrylic or urethane top coat. Outdoors, choose in-use covers, enclosures, and corrosion-resistant receptacles. For plumbing near exterior walls, PEX usually beats copper. For HVAC, pick units with coastal coated coils. Keep the irrigation spray off the condenser and plan on gentle freshwater rinses. Brackish neighborhoods add a little silt to the salt. That grime holds moisture, so balconies, deck boards, and dock hardware need a few extra rinses or a quick paint touch-up on a regular basis. If irrigation draws from canals or surface water, watch for heads hitting the house. Aim them away from the walls and metals. Use a drip system close to the foundation and choose salt-tolerant plants near the structure. Do a smart buyer walkthrough. Feel for gritty salt under windowsills and railings. Check garage door tracks and rollers for rust. Open a few windows and doors. Sticky or gritty hardware is a clue. Look at the AC condenser fins. They should be straight, not crusty and rigid. Scan exterior light fixtures for rust rings on stucco. Check the bottom edges of exterior doors for swelling or peeling. Walk the driveway and patio. Sealed cracks are good, open cracks need attention. At the seawall, look for cracks in the cap, uneven soil behind the wall, and rust at the tiebacks. On the docks, watch for soft boards or missing fasteners. In the garage and closets, a musty smell means you want to address the humidity that's going on there. Maintenance does not have to be heavy. Every 2 or 4 weeks, rinse your exterior metal, your railings, your hardware, your AC condenser. Use a hose, not a pressure washer. Quarterly, soft wash the siding and trim with mild detergent and then rinse. Every 3 or 4 months, hit the hinges, the locks, the window tracks, the garage rollers with silicone spray or dry Teflon. Every 6 to 12 months, inspect caulk at your windows and doors and any other penetrations. Touch this up early so it doesn't become a problem later on. Reseal your concrete, your pavers, your stone driveway every 2 to 3 years. I screw this up on my personal home. Do not neglect your paver driveway. Twice a year, check your roof fasteners and your flashing. Remove any debris that traps salt and confirm sealant beads are intact. For your HVAC, change filters every 30 to 60 days. Rinse your outdoor coils monthly. Clear the condensation lines and keep indoor humidity around 45 to 55%. If the home cools fast but feels clammy, consider a whole home dehumidifier or smarter controls. Inside the home, control your humidity first. Bath fans should vent outside. Run the range hood when you cook. Keep a small hydrometer on the shelf and glance at it once a week. If humidity sits above 55%, find the cause. It's usually an AC drain issue, oversized equipment, leaky weather stripping, or windows left open on sticky afternoons. Open windows on dry days, not during humid sea breeze hours. Concrete, stucco, and paint are not exciting. They save money. Hairline cracks happen. Unsealed cracks invite salt. Seal them, then paint them with a premium exterior acrylic that is made for coastal exposure. On metal railings or gates, wire brush any rust, spot prime with epoxy, and top coat before it spreads. Small minor fixes at the right time beat big fixes later. Now let's knock out a few myths. Stainless steel is not all the same. 316 is better for the coast, and even 316 needs rinsing to avoid tea staining. Pressure washing everything is not better. Too much pressure damages coatings and drives water into places it should not go. Flood maps help. They do not tell you everything. You still need past water intrusion history and a real insurance quote. Metal roofs are excellent. They still need fastener checks and sealing touch-ups though. Smart upgrades that will help you. Impact rated doors and windows, whole home surge protection, a smart dehumidifier tied to the return, salt tolerant landscape, and if you re-roof, talk about underlayment quality, sealed seams, and whether you can meet a fortified standard for possible insurance savings. When buying new construction, ask the builder to confirm fastener types, exterior paint system, hardware grades for doors and windows, and coastal coating on the condenser. Make sure sprinkler heads near the house are aimed away. Ask for hose bibs on the windward side for easy rinsing. Get the elevation certificate and wind mitigation report at closing. Keep a simple seasonal rhythm, spring rinse, soft wash, lube hardware, check caulk and paint regularly before the summer heat. During the summer, stay on the rinse routine. Watch indoor humidity and keep sprinklers off the house. In the fall, check the roof, seal small cracks, service shutters, and wax exposed metals before storm season. During the winter, inspect the docks and seawalls while growth slows, service at all your lift cables and your motors, and schedule any larger projects. Know when to walk away. Widespread concrete sprawling and exposed rebar, multiple soft spots on balconies, severe corrosion inside electrical panels, those are all serious. Bring in the right pros and price the fix, or move on to a cleaner option. There are plenty of well-built, well-maintained coastal homes. Bottom line, coastal living is fantastic. Salt and brackish conditions are real and they are manageable with smart buying, the right materials, and a steady, light routine. If you want a printable coastal care kit, a buyer checklist for your phone, or a short list of local inspectors, flood insurance contacts, and marine contractors, just ask and we'll send it over to you. Hope you found this video helpful. Hit the like and subscribe button down below, and we'll see you on the next one.